Hi everyone. So, before I talk about the products of the month for March, can I just say I hit 1,000 subscribers. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened. Maybe that's pushing it, honestly. Like, I mean, going to Australia was pretty nice, and I just want to thank all of you guys so much for subscribing to me. Like, honestly, like, I'm just some gay guy that talks about foundation and wears blue lipstick, you know, and just kind of does his own thing. So I just want to thank all of you so much that have actually, like, that actually care enough to want to be updated about any time I post a video, which is not as much as it should be. I will admit to that. I'm sorry. I just want to thank you guys so much. And can I just brag just ever so slightly? Like, mind you, that was done with, I'm not like a partner. I don't get compensation for the videos yet, but like I said in prior videos, I am going to sign up for that once I hit 18, because then I will put it on, I'm going to connect it directly with my savings account, so that way any video I make, it's going to put money towards helping to pay for college. So I'm not going to be using you guys for your money or whatever. And it's without self-promotion. Have you guys ever really heard me say, subscribe, like, comment, rate? No, I don't really say that because I think it's stupid. I think it's obnoxious. I wouldn't want someone telling me to do that. If anyone that I watch says stuff like that, I immediately like click out of the video and I don't want to watch it, and I don't care about them because it's just frustrating. It's like self-promotion, but shameful self-promotion, or it should be. Here's 2,000 more, maybe, we'll see. So this month was kind of crazy because it was like spring cleaning with makeup, and except I kept hoarding more stuff, but with good reason. I'll explain things to you. So I did another ACW order, as I do, and there are a few things that just kind of sucked ass. Let's be honest, they were awful, and then some things that were not so bad. So I guess we'll just start off with this, something that I was semi-excited for, but I didn't expect too much out of because it was inexpensive and it's kind of old. The NARS Firming Foundation in the shade Fiji, which is far too light. It does have a pump, so that's great. Awesome, right? Got it right, NARS. Good job. But this, for some reason, whenever you put it on and you rub it in, it starts to like pill up and fall off. And then it makes you look like you have dry patches even if you don't, which is very strange. So that's kind of like, I could do without that. It's 20 bucks I could have not spent, you know, but whatever. Let's see, this is a little like gift with purchase thing that I bought for like $1 or something, and it's like a little Chanel brush case, which this will be great for like overnight stuff or whatever. But you can fit the little brushes. Let's put a Chanel brush in there just because why not? See? Look, they all fit in there, all cute and stuff, and it folds flat, and it's long and skinny, so you can get really tall brushes in there. These two are from Jane, which, I don't know, they were like $2, and they're the Be Pure Mineral Gel Eyeliners. I got, let's see, 02 Navy and 03 Wine. These are awful. They have no pigmentation. I've tried to microwave them. I've tried to melt them. But they just don't work. So, yeah, I can't use them because they're just so dried out or whatever. I don't know, it's $2 or something, so I'm not overly bothered by it. I was just figuring I could get some of these for my kit, but I'll probably just have to go like buy the e.l.f. ones instead, or Essence if they have a couple more in different shades, because those just work so much better and they don't dry out as quick, so whatever. But I did buy this one, the Hot Pot from Pot Beauty, and it's in the shade 1, Blacked Out. And this is alright. The Essence one is definitely better, I will tell you that, and this one was more expensive. But this one stays in my kit, so yeah. But this is a Jane eyeliner called Forest, and I suppose it works alright. But it's a pencil, so it's not ideal. I prefer gels or creams or stuff like that. But, you know, I'll still find use for it, I guess. I did buy this, which is, I put this in, actually I have a box full of stuff that is going to college, to my dorm or whatever, to my apartment. And I put stuff aside, like I haven't even opened some of this stuff. I just put it in there as soon as I get it or whatever, just because I know it's specifically for college. And this is the NARS Votive candle set. And it comes in this nice little black box. I've wanted this for years. So there's a little booklet, and it comes with 3 of the candles. I think it comes with Acapulco. Shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. Acapulco, Bosphorus, and Oran. So I've wanted Acapulco for forever because it is black and perfect, and it smells like cocoa beans and whipped cream and vanilla and coffee. And it's beautiful. It smells rich and smoky and really delectable, and so that's going to be great when it's burning in my apartment, so that's good. I did buy another Sonia Kashuk brush cleanser because my other one is basically completely finished. I don't even know where it is. Oh, I did finish it actually. Still the best brush cleanser ever. Better than the MAC one. It works better than alcohol. Alcohol is good. So it's not, I mean, it's not like this is gonna replace deep cleansing, but it cleanses a lot better than alcohol will. And it's in a spray bottle already, so it's really easy to use. Definitely like that. This, figured I should mention it. It's an Almay deodorant, which I didn't know they made deodorant. But it doesn't work. It's a gel. The problem is I like unscented deodorant, so my cologne or perfume, whatever, doesn't clash with it. And so I use the Shore unscented one. But the problem is it's so white and pasty. It sticks on my black shirts and stuff. And sometimes when I'm putting my shirt on, it gets a little smudge of white on the outside of my shirt somehow. And so that's annoying and gross. So I bought a clear gel, hoping that it wouldn't be as visible, but it doesn't. My arms still feel like they don't have deodorant on them, and so I don't like that. But an Almay product that is really good is the Moisturizing Eye Makeup Remover Liquid. I think this one works actually a little bit better than the Neutrogena one. At least it's a lot more gentle. I have super sensitive eyes with eye makeup remover. Like, Makeup Forever Sensize burns and makes my eyes dry and gives me really bad dark circles. But this feels like it's really, really oil-based, and so you just hold a cotton pad on and you can gently rub away. It's so gentle that you can rub and it's not gonna tug at your eye. You just kind of rub the makeup away and it comes off just fine. And it doesn't irritate my eyes at all. In fact, if anything, when I put eye cream on top of it, it helps to lock in the moisture and keeps my eye area smooth and like non-irritated, so that's good. I don't know how to feel about this yet because I'm still kind of shocked that I spent this much money on something, but it is NARS, and you know, what can I say? I can't help it. Let's see, I spent, mind you, I had a gift card and I had a store credit card. This was $59, and it is the And God Created the Woman eye kit. So this is the box it comes in. Let me actually get the palette out. So the palette itself is a lot smaller, but they managed to get 6 eyeshadows in here. So let me open that up and show you. Now, they don't list the shades on the back, which really frustrates me. They do list it on the box, I think, but it's not in any order, so you can't really tell. So this is the left side of Alhambra, the golden side. That is shade number 1 of the Kalahari duo and shade number 2 of Bellissima. And then this is Coconut Grow. No, that's not it. I don't really know. One of them is Galapagos and one of them is I know that's Night Clubbing. And I think that's Coconut Grove, and I think this is Galapagos, if I'm not mistaken. But this is essentially like if you are new to NARS eyeshadows and you don't have any and you want to try them and you don't wear crazy colors, this is like the perfect thing to start off with. Because you've got anything like this can be used in the crease, you can use this to line along your lashes or fill in your brows if you have dark brows. That's kind of a grayish tone. You could use that for blonde brows. This is my favorite like highlighter ever. It's the NARS Alhambra color, and you can use it all over your lid. This one is nice. I kind of swept it all along this area, and it just kind of gives it a nice kind of dimension and texture. And then you can use one of these deeper shades like Night Clubbing or I think it's Galapagos to do like a little bit more of a smoky eye. The only thing you don't have is like a matte brow bone highlight, which I feel like they should have included. Like just a matte brow bone color I think would have made this palette absolutely perfect. But the great thing is it does come with a Pro Prime eyeshadow primer, which is my eyeshadow primer of choice. It works better than anything I've ever used. And a brush, which is still a short handled brush nonetheless, but the bristles are still exactly the same. It's the number 3 brush, and this brush retails for $55, the full size, which is crazy for an eyeshadow brush. Like, are you joking? But you can use it to blend, you can use it in the crease, you can use it to soften lines, you can use it to place all over the eyelid. So it's a really versatile brush. So I feel like for $59 it is steep. It is NARS, so it is going to be steep. But I feel like the primer, the eyeshadow, and the brush being able to do a lot of different things, I feel like it's a really well put together kit. Because you're getting the tools and the primer and the eyeshadow, especially if you're someone who doesn't have any NARS eyeshadows and you want to try them, it's the perfect kit to get. So I'd say if that's something you're interested in, snatch it up while you can. I'm kind of still on the fence because I do have quite a few NARS eyeshadows already, and those are like basics that I feel like I could have, you know, just used other colors for, or other brands with, but you know. I did also buy the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme, and I have been wearing this like every single day. It doesn't sting, which I've never used a lip plumper before, but I would imagine putting cinnamon oil on your lips would kind of hurt like hell, but this doesn't. The only time it stings is if your lips are kind of dry and cracked and they don't have moisture on them and they're not well taken care of, then it kind of stings because it sinks into those little areas. But I do notice what it does is it kind of creates a little bit of redness around the outside of your lips, so it's not going to create a perfectly full shaped plump lip. It just kind of extends your lip line a little bit, makes them look a little bit fuller, plus the glossy effect gives it a, I put a little bit on, what am I talking about? I do love the packaging though. It's like, you see that? It's like duochrome, like pink and blue. So I like the applicator a lot, and one pump basically does your lips perfectly. It takes about 10 minutes to see full effects. It smells like strawberry jelly beans. And the best part is it doesn't sting. And apparently, because it's supposed to have peptides in it, I don't see any on the ingredients list that I am aware of, but it's supposed to have peptides in it, so if you keep using it, it will gradually increase your lip size or whatever. I don't know how true that is, but steep, $28 for that, but I have been using it quite a bit, and it doesn't dry my lips out at all, so that's good. Oh, let's see. Okay, something, I'm going to film a separate review on this, because I think what I'm going to start doing is if I film separate reviews for products, they're either going to be really good or really bad. This Bobbi Brown Compact Foundation that I've had for about a year now, the oil-free even finish compact foundation, is what I've just fallen back in love with. I keep falling in love with it again. You can use this as concealer, or you can use it sheerly with like a buffing brush, like I've been doing, or a stipple brush, all over and really buff it out. And then you can keep layering it on if you need more coverage, or you can keep it sheer, which I like. And then this is what I've been using for concealer with just a little brush like this, or a little buffer brush. I've just been using this on little areas that I need extra coverage, or coverage at all. And then, you know, it's perfect. And then the mirror's huge, and then you get this little sponge down here, and then you can pop this out, the pan out, so you can keep it in a palette. It's essentially the perfect product. I got a fucking sty though. Like I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I got a sty on my upper lash line, right there, and he said, I went to like this emergency clinic or whatever, because their doctors weren't open at that time, but he said sometimes what happens is the dead skin and stuff on your lash line gets clogged. So he said to wash your eyelash, or your lash line, your eyelashes with baby shampoo, which I started to do on both my eyes now, just to kind of help. It's like exfoliating your lash line, and I noticed that it's just kind of like, it feels like it's a good habit to do, because after that, plus the ointment, my sty went away. Except then it moved to my lower lash line, but now it's gone, so that's good. I sterilized all my makeup and everything. I flipped out, because I was like, what can this be from? I don't know, but it's gone away now, so do you see the lip plumper starting to work? The edge of my lips are starting to get irritated and red and swollen. That's what it's supposed to be doing. Something that you all need in your life is the Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Kohl. Kajal, I think it's Kajal or Kajal. It is a nude eyeliner that makes the Chanel eyeliner look like a potato sack, because it is so creamy and so smooth, and it applies so evenly, and it stays on my eyes all day, which for a nude eyeliner is pretty difficult to do, because it, you know, it just fades and kind of turns into what it looks like, just skin. The Chanel one is a lot more stiff. You have to press a lot harder, and the color is not as light, and it's a little bit too peach. So this is essentially the perfect eyeliner that you could have. So I would recommend everyone buy this. I think it was $4 or $5, which is amazing, and if it's creamy and smooth, you're probably, you know, gonna get a lot more use out of it than another eyeliner. Like the Chanel one kind of just sits in there, honestly, sometimes. But this is brilliant. Recommend it to everybody and their mother. Oh, I decided to check out some stuff from Flower Beauty, which is Drew Barrymore's makeup line, or whatever the line that she sponsors or endorses, or whatever it is. I tried 2 products. I tried the eyebrow pencil, which, let's just read these names really quick. Raise Some Brows Defining Brow Pencil, and the shade is dark brown. Now, I do have to give this credit, because this is a gray-brown eyebrow pencil. The applicator's not great. It could be thinner. but it's a really waxy formula, so it stays in place all day, and it might be a little bit harder to apply, and the applicator is not so thin, so it's a little bit more difficult to get these little hair-like strokes, but once you do, it stays put all day. And the color is perfect for someone with dark hair like me because it has no red tones in it at all. It's a pure gray brown, which, you know, I personally think that when you're filling in your eyebrows, avoid red just kind of tones because it just doesn't sit right on your face. It just looks a little bit off. So I definitely recommend, you know, going with something that has a little bit more of an ash tone to it, even if you're a redhead. So it's really easy to use. It could be easier, like the applicator could be a little bit smaller, like the Maybelline Define Brow is a little bit better applicator wise, and this doesn't come with a spoolie, it does come with a sharpener. But shade wise, this is perfect. Like, it is the perfect brow color because it has so much more gray in it than the Maybelline one, and it stays put all day, which is great. So definitely recommend that one. And then I bought the lipstick called Black Rose, and this color is sickening. It is brilliant. Like, can I just show you? When you put it on your lips, it looks metallic. Not like really tacky metallic, it just makes it look like your lips are wet, without being overly glossy. So it's like a metallic glossy kind of finish with this really rich color that just looks so glamorous, so vamp. But yet, if you use this as a stain, it's not going to look as intense, and it could easily be like a wearable everyday color. So, brilliant. I think it's almost like Black Orchid from Tom Ford. I think that's what they were trying to do, which I've never tried Black Orchid, so I don't know. But I think that's the kind of color they were trying to go with. So, definitely like a brilliant, brilliant color. Oh, I did get the Benefit little birthday kit. So my birthday is this month, but it's the Real Birthday Turn-Ons. It's the They're Real Mascara and What's Up. You'll know how I feel about Benefit. I could do without it, but hey, appreciate it, Sephora. Yeah, so I think that's everything that I can think of for now. Thank you guys so much for helping me reach 1,000. I really appreciate it. And until my next video, I'll talk to everyone soon. Bye, guys.